Yo, what's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome back to the stream. TGIM chat. What it do? Influence with the 24-month re-up. My God. I appreciate you, gang. I appreciate you, gang. Appreciate you, my guy. Shouts out G-Face in the building. Mr. Sheridan in the building. Welcome back to the stream, guys. Who we got in the building? Let me take it to the top of the chat. Well, I can't scroll up. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, I hit the pink size 11. There you go. Congratulations, man. I took an F. All right, I did try, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. But congratulations to each and every single one of you guys who hit. At Air Rule 23, he says, I took a fat L on the black pair, but a huge W on the limited pink pair. I counted 650 Ws on Discord, EQL, 687 exact. Okay, there you go. Mr. Sheridan in the building. G-Face with the G-Face at the re-up. Shout out to my boy G-Face in the building. All right, so let's go over the shoe. I know you guys are probably tired of it. I wasn't home yesterday to do a live stream to cover the shoe, but you know, it is what it is. I heard, wait, what the hell? Somebody got trapped. Why is this on the shade room, bro? This is crazy. Look at this. Let me share my screen. Now we talking about sneakers, but look like somebody got stuck. Look like somebody got stuck on a ride at Six Flags. Which Six Flags is this? Let's see. 32 people rescued. What? Crazy. That's crazy. All right, so let me see. All right. Let me see, because that's not what we're talking about. All right, let me remove this. Back. My boy Z. Go to my boy Z. Does Z have it listed on there? All right. No. Why? I'm not following Awake. I'm not following Awake. Let me see if I can find Awake NYC. Awake NY clothing. All right. So let's see. add this to the stage. Shouts to everybody in the building. If you're new to the channel, smash that like button. All right. So they dropped. All right. They actually dropped some merch too. That's crazy. The merch is all right. It's too much pink to be rocking with the shoe. The jacket go crazy. The jackets is crazy. The jackets is crazy. I like the jackets. Not gonna hold you. The pink pair was definitely my favorite pair, man. Man, the pink pair is all right. Not gonna hold you. The pink pair was all right. So they dropped yesterday. They did an official drop on the website. Not on the website, but they did an EQL release. I actually seen a decent amount of people went for the shoe, and a lot of people actually hit on the shoe. A lot of people actually hit on this release. They hit. I seen a couple black W's. I seen more. I think I want to say I seen more pink W's yesterday than I did of the black pair, or that's just maybe the discords that I'm in. But I did see a decent amount of the pink pairs. All right. So hopefully, I start seeing people wear these. I did want this shoe. I'm not going to hold you. I thought this was going to be a dope release. This was, it ended up being a decent release. Now, I did hear a lot of drama behind the shoe, as far as, the backdooring and shit like that. But y'all know how that goes. Come on. Don't act like y'all new to this shit. This shit's been going on since the Trophy Room 1s and way before that. But the Trophy Room Jordan 1s was like the first shoe that people caught wind of, that it actually hit mainstream. Like, it was like on social media, and, regular people were talking about this shit, people that not even, too in tune with the sneaker culture and the sneaker world and shit like that. So the backdooring shit been going on forever. We already know that shit. You feel me? You guys ain't new to this. So we had one particular young lady that decided to, I guess she scammed a couple of people. I don't know how the shit went. So from what I heard is she scammed a lot of people. And then she found out that people knew, and then I guess she didn't have no type of remorse towards the situation, or regarding the people that she scammed or something like that. So I don't know. That shit is crazy. That's my take on the situation. I don't feel like you should move like that. Shit is like dirtbag shit. You ain't supposed to be moving like that. You feel me? Not for nothing. I guess it was a great deal of people who got scammed. It was a couple $1,000 worth of stuff or whatever, so whatever the case may be, hopefully those people are able to, get their money back or something. I don't know. These joints only hype because the resale and the little drama from Shorty selling dead links. Sucks that every pink pair says one out of I heard, and not unique to itself, but still congrats to everyone. So with that being said, I wonder if there'll be more pairs. What if there's more pairs? What if they said there's only 7,000 pairs, and everybody who hit the early release got, got number one? I don't know. What if everybody only got number one for the first round, and then they end up dropping them on sneakers or something crazy? That'd be dope. But I know they are super duper limited. I heard that there was only 7,000 pairs produced. But everybody getting one out of 7,000 is no uniqueness to the situation. Like, it's no rarity to the shoe if everybody has the same number. And if that's the case, if they were going to number the shoes, why the hell would they give everybody number one out of 7,000? Why would 7,000 people have number one? That shit makes absolutely no sense. All right. Now, when they did the Dion's, y'all remember the Dion's that I did the pickup log for? They numbered those, and they're literally every single shoe Out of those, I think it was 500 pairs made. Out of those 500 pairs of shoes that were made, there was only one of that shoe. And I had like number 60, 64, 68 or something out of 500. Um, I forgot what number I had. I think it was like 64 or 68. It was one of those numbers. Um, but it's like certain numbers people were looking for. Like people were looking for, number 24. If you got number 24 out of 500, you was all right, because that was his jersey number. You feel me? Wild as fuck. Every pink is 1 out of 7,000. What the hell? Exactly. So it's no, I thought it was going to be something different. I thought they were going to do something different. But the fact that everybody had the same number is a little, you know, it's a, it's a little whatever. But all right, so that's the Awake situation. I had to put it on the thumbnail. That's pretty much the topic of the week. Everybody's, posting their W's and stuff like that. A little, I really did want the shoe. I thought I could pull it off. I'm not even gonna hold you. I thought I could pull it off. The pink shoe is fire. It's fire. So they did an online release and they did an in-store release. The EQL raffle was for online and in-store. So I know my buddy OG actually hit in-store. A decent amount of people hit in-store, but the mass majority of the W's that went out was online, the ship to me option. Some pairs don't even have the branding on the pink. What do you mean? What do you mean? I haven't seen any, I haven't seen anybody post any pictures of because only people that got the pairs right now, I think, are the people who went and picked their pairs up in store. The black pair is clean too. I ain't gonna hold you. But the pink pair is hard. That pink pair is hard. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't like none of the fits they're wearing them with, though. I guess this is I like those pants though. I ain't gonna hold you. These sweats with the blue joints is hard. The black joints, hard. The merch is alright. The merch is alright. I like the fucking pink joints. The pink joints with the red laces. Wait, they dropped the denim, or is that a custom? They gotta be a custom. That gotta be a custom. The jackets is hard. The jackets go hard with them shits, yo. Word two. The jackets go hard with them shits. I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't know what Buddy doing, bro. I don't know about this one right here, bro. He got his boots on the ground with this shit, bro. Them shits is hard, son. I don't like the black joints is hard. I ain't gonna hold you. I like the black joints, but the pink shits is crazy. So yeah. I've seen P. Finesse hit in store, but haven't seen him post any pictures of his pair. Early pink pairs, aka the samples, didn't have it. Okay. Supposedly they were Awake was the only place for the pink, and sneakers getting the racer blue joints. Dang. Well, I guess. I guess. It would have been so much better if they would have got the pink joints too, man. The pink shits is hard, bro. The pink shits is hard. Them pink shits is hard. They out there balling in them shits? Oh no, I don't see nobody balling in them shits. I was about to say. Them shits is hard. Yeah, the pink shits is crazy. The pink shits is pressure. The pink shits is pressure. I like the pink joints. All right, so let's see What's going on this week in sneakers? All right, this week in sneakers. Let's see what's going on. Okay, looks like the shattered backboards is going to probably be the hypest of this week if you want a Jordan 1. Let's see what they got going on with the shattered backboards, man.
Yo, what up, world? We in New York City.
We're still rolling, everybody. Once we're clear on the helicopter, we'll do it again.
I'm Hugo. This is Ariel, footwear color designer over at Jordan Brand. This is behind the design, and we about to get into the Jordan 1 shattered backboard. Let's get it.
So this is the Shattered Backboard 2025 AJ1 High OG. What you see here is a bring back from 2015. You get all the premium materials you had then and even better now.
And when these came out, I remember everybody was going crazy. What's the history behind the shoe? And most importantly, the name.
It was actually in 1985 when MJ broke the backboard in his exhibition game in Italy.
Shout out Italy.
The color and material were inspired by the jersey that he wore.
The hot topic is the leather.
This shoe turned everyone into a leather expert.
That was the first thing that people spoke about. After that, everyone wanted every single pair of Jordans to feel like the shattered backboard.
Everyone was comparing this to like their car leather. It's so soft and buttery because it's actually an aniline leather. And since it goes through a more natural process, it allows for the soft characteristics of the original leather to remain intact.
I wish you guys could feel this leather, man, but it smells delicious, man. I want to eat it. And I heard that this is the first time this shoe is being ran in full sizes.
You are correct.
Dads, moms.
Whole family. The picture's going to go crazy.
Thank you for coming out.
Absolutely.
All the way from Portland, baby.
Yeah.
They got a couple winners in the chat, though. Not your boy, though. Not your boy. All right? Not your boy. Too easy. All right? So the shattered backboards are dropping this Saturday, y'all. Retail is $185. We don't watch Jordan 1s go from I forgot how many different prices their system with. They went through a couple different phases. I'm not gonna hold you. Jordan 1s done went through a couple different phases, man. As far as the pricing goes. Them shits, I think they was like 160 at a point, 150 or some shit like that. Even the grade school is 140, and they's dropping the full family size all the way down to the baby crib. B, you heard? Crazy. That's crazy as hell. That's crazy. All right. That's actually wild. That is wild. Yeah, but these are dropping Saturday. Retail is $185. Do you guys like this? Y'all like this pair more than y'all like the pair we got like in 2015, I think? And wasn't that like the glossy? No. Actually, we got the leather pair. When did we get the glossy pair? That patent leather pair. What year did the patent leather shattered backboards come out? Double for me, blues. Word in the pink 8. Damn. Gonna put together a trade for size 14 in the pinks. Okay. Yeah, so when did the original pair come out of the 2018? The 2018 pair? You like the patent leather pair? Is that the 2018 pair, the patent leather ones? The super duper shiny, that was like, it had like that it was like a wrinkled patent leather material on there. I think those came out in 2018. I want to believe they came out in 2018. Okay. I think it was 2018. I think it was 2018. All right. Yeah, but these are dropping Saturday. Full family size run. JD Sports The Finish Line should do exclusive access on these starting tomorrow through Wednesday. And then, but I'm not going to lie to y'all. I think these will be pretty much easy to get if you need these. If you need these for the toe, these are going to be super duper easy to get. I know for a fact that a lot of stores might have these sitting. So y'all opportunity to get y'all a pair of leather shattered backboard Jordan 1s. Even if you don't wear Jordan 1s, this is a great collector's piece. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. A lot of y'all gonna go back years from now, right? I would say, what is it, 2025? 2030. 2030 when motherfuckers start wearing Jordan 1s again. Motherfuckers gonna be like, yo, remember the shattered backboards dropped and they was sitting? It's always the ones that sit that are gonna do something nice, you feel me? Or not, you know? But a OG colorway, shattered backboards, come on, stop playing. Stop playing. And I'm hoping these sit to the point where you can find them at outlets, get them for under retail. Like, because I be finding people selling like size 9s for like $80 DS, you know, after they have them for a while and they don't, you know, a couple months from now, you know, motherfuckers be selling those shits for like 80 to like $100. I didn't mean to say better. Okay. What up, boss? What's up, man? 310 Kicks, my boy. What's up, man? Yeah, yo, Sosa in the building. What's up, my boy? What's up, my boy? The leather, I think the leather is better, you know. I like the shoe. I think this is going to be a really, really good fall shoe. Seeing how we will be approaching, you know, Libra season and Halloween season. So I think you guys should definitely get y'all hands on a pair of the shattered backboards. You hit on the size 12 of the pink. Man, y'all coming through with the W's, bro. I'm salty, bro. I didn't hit. No, I'm capping. I ain't salty. Congratulations, yo, for real. I'm glad more manual users hit than the bots. Granted, it was an EQL raffle, and that's probably why it took so long for the W's to come through with the pink pairs on certain ends. Because I got my L super duper late. I got it at 12. Not 12. I'm tweaking. 2 a.m. this morning. So I pretty much seen it this morning when I was going to work. But yeah, congratulations, dude. For real, man. Y'all deserve that W. You guys put in that footwork. Like I tell you guys all the time, bro. Put in that footwork. If it's something you want to obtain for retail, put in that footwork. You know what I mean? You'll be all right. You'll be all right. And look at you. You beat the bots. You heard? I wonder if Rami still wants to come up. Rami said he wants to come up. Rami's on a cruise right now. I'm gonna let him enjoy his cruise, man. But I appreciate y'all pulling up. You heard? All right. So shattered backboards are dropping this Saturday. Nice looking shoe. We're getting the leather version of the shattered backboard. So this is a good thing. Jordan brand has not missed this year. Not even gonna lie to y'all, they have been carrying the entire year. Jordans have been carrying the entire year, bro. For real. I think I don't think there's another shoe that's really been, you know, from the collabs from Jordan brand to like when we still have more. We have a Travis Scott fragment dropping in a couple weeks. And that shit is gonna go crazy. I'm expecting us to have more people on the channel around that time. You know, when Travis Scott's drop, shit get a little bit more hype. People get a little bit more excited about copping shoes and shit like that. And I hope I hit on the Travis Scotts because I want to use it for trade bait. Or I don't know. We may wear them. If we hit for the toe, we may wear them. I grabbed the shiny pair on sale for like $119. It had it like seven. You said wait for $20 off coupon. So put a few and the ice and sold them. He said 2024. Oh, right. Okay. So you made some decent profit off of that, bro. You made some decent profit off of that. You had to sit on them for a while though. You had to sit on them bitches for a while. But yeah, hell yeah, that's a huge W. But yeah, the leather version, I like the leather version. I think it's cleaner. We are going to be approaching the fall time really, really soon. So you guys, you know, get your fall gear into it up to par and stuff like that. And orange definitely a nice color to, you know, to set off the fall time. You feel me? He said, thank you guys. I'm gonna keep them on ice for a year, then unds. And there you go, my boy. There you go, dog. There you go, man. All right, so let's see what else is on the Nike sneakers app. Okay, we got some Kobe Protro Halos dropping also on Saturday. I've never seen, or I haven't ever seen a Protro 3 before. These are I don't even know what to think. These are funky looking. I don't really rock with these. I don't know anything about this Kobe right here. Hell, I had to buy lunch for 10 of my employees to go for both the 5s for me. That's crazy. Damn. You had to buy pretty much everybody lunch. It's crazy. Yeah, so we got some Kobe's dropping. All right, so these must be out of the vote. Okay, so these Halos are 2007. These shits dropped in 07, yo. That's crazy. These shits dropped in 07. We're getting a Kobe collab from 07. That's all right. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it, man. I am not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. All right, what's retail on these shits? $210. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm not mad at it though. That's something you will only rock on the basketball court. And we also get some Air Tech challenges. I can see these selling out. This is like an OG shoe right here. And the colorway isn't too bad. It's given like this just reminds me of like a Sega Genesis or something, like not the colorway, but just like playing Sonic and shit back in the day. This is a nostalgic shoe. Like I like this. This is dope. These are pretty dope. These are pretty dope. Really nostalgic. It's that blue and that crimson orange on that shit or whatever that shit is. This is dope. This is dope, yo. This is dope, yo.
Oh, them Shadow Bad Boys, baby.
What up, this is Taz,
And it's your boy Yada.
and this is Real Ones Known. Are there any real ones out here?
First question. First and foremost, where you from?
Right where you standing. Hold on.
Virginia all day.
Wait, I'm from New Orleans.
Are you from New York even?
This is the Mecca. It's the best city in the world.
New York or London? In it?
You man always talk about beans on toast. I'm not trying to hear it.
You like Jordans?
Yeah, I like Jordan.
What's your favorite pair of Jordans?
I want to say it's the Shattered Backboards. I had them in 2015. The colorway was fire, orange, black, and
I
white.
get them Johns on right now. It'll go perfect.
What do you think you get your style from? Myself. I think you're a real one. You was born with it, right? Yeah, mama had it, I got it.
I could be real New York and throw out my boy Nigel Sylvester with the brick by bricks, or I could go grandma's driveway for real.
You know your style. She's a real one. No, like how long it took you to put this together today?
5 seconds.
I don't like the way you dissed me for your autograph when I met you.
Yo, cut that.
Sign me, Jordan. I'm outside.
Player package right now.
Oh my God. Cancel Christmas. We done.
And I slippery.
What channel is this? This chain is fake. They real?
Of course they
This
real.
set of
Jordan's in
changes
Italy
fake.
doing this thing with the crazy shit and broke the rim, broke the backboard.
Yo, funny. Yo, Nike is starting to tap in, yo. Nike really starting to tap in. Yo, I forgot we got some Yu-Gi-Oh! Air Maxes dropping too, y'all. We got some Yu-Gi-Oh! Air Maxes dropping, man. Let's check this out. I know they got a whole story about this.
Come on, Joey needs a new pair of shoes. The moment of truth. Whoa! Get a load of that thing, guys! Now there's something you don't see every day. Check this out. Red Eyes Black Dragon. I'm talking Red Eyes Black Dragon, folks. It's your move. Nike Air Max 95.
Okay. All right. Nike with the commercials, man. I'm loving it. There's another
Win. Wasn't the favorite. Wasn't the smartest one out there.
I don't know.
Wasn't the guy with the shiny, rare,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
whatchamacallit card.
They got merch.
He was the third-rate
Got a
duelist
backwards.
with a fourth-rate deck.
remember camping out. For,
Hey, listen to me. I say talk is cheap. I fought my hardest to get where I am right now, and I never let anyone get the best of me, even when all hope seemed lost. So why should I start now? The whole gang's rooting for me. And with my friends behind me, there's no way I can lose. What I'm fighting for, I got that part down. Here I go. It's all or nothing.
Okay. Oh wow. Oh wow. What's up, Iggy? Appreciate you pulling up, my boy. So we got the Yu-Gi-Oh! Air Maxes dropping, man. The Joey joints is dropping September the 12th. All right. Retail is $210. These are nice. These are nice. I don't know if this is a need. Do you guys need these? These are clean though. I like the designs on the I like how they did the air bubbles too. It's definitely giving like some Yu-Gi-Oh! If you've ever seen it. I wasn't a huge fan of this stuff. You know, when Yu-Gi-Oh! Was out, Pokemon was out. So it was either one of the two. I couldn't do two. My boy Iggy says, "What's up, Mr. Hoosington the third? Hoosington the third." OJ Bay's in the building. Ghost Rider, what's happening, man? He says, "How's everyone doing tonight? Salute and cheers to everyone." Nitro! Yo, shouts out my boy Nitro. Hi. And hey, that anime taught me how to cheat in card games. Really? I need to watch anime. If that's how you learn how to play card games, I'm sleep on those. Even if he said, yo, man, them shits come with a card too. Guys, I don't know if you guys know, but it does come with a card. And I know everybody is going to go crazy, especially the card collectors, because we got a lot of new card collectors nowadays. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. We got a lot of new card collectors nowadays. I ain't mad at it. A lot of people are getting into the hobby of cards and stuff. And it's a great thing to see. I got a good buddy of mine's on my Discord group who rips packs. A lot of those guys actually rips packs over there. When I say rip packs, they be opening like cards and shit like that. So I am just now finding out that the sports cards are a little bit more fun to open than like the Pokemon cards and shit like that. Like I'm seeing these guys, you know, I'm witnessing them open like NBA cards, you know. I haven't seen any NFL cards, but NBA and then Major League Baseball cards. And they've been pulling some really nice shit. And I've been hyped watching them pull the cards. So, you know, I might indulge in, you know, in the sport a little bit. You know, y'all know I already collect the Pokemon cards and shit like that. But this particular card right here is going to be super duper rare. A lot of people is going to want to have this card, especially people who collect shoes and collect cards. This is going to be a really nice card to have, man. Granted, the box is super duper nice. It has your boy on there with the, you know, with the Air Maxes on the 9.5s. That shit looks dope, man. I'm expecting this shoe to sell out based off of the card alone. Fire kicks for the Seahawks fans. Facts. That shoe is cool. Going to try to help my older brother try to cop those 9.5s. There you go, my boy. My nephew's into the One Piece, Pokemon, and the sports cards now. Yes. So that is the hype right now. All right. One Piece, Pokemon, and sports cards, and then I guess the little boo-boos. That is like the hype right now. Everybody's going crazy over that shit. I am going to try to get my hands, you know, on the little boo-boos for my niece. Her birthday is coming up. I got a bunch of nieces. I got 3 nieces. So I gotta, you know, I'm granted my older niece, I don't think she's into that shit. But both of them, I know my younger nieces are into those. So I'm definitely got to try to get he said, not the little boo-boos. Not the little boo-boos is crazy. Yeah, dog, the little boo-boos. LeBron pulled some bangers on Discord this weekend. Couple Aaron Judge cards. I know, bro. I was there. He pulled 2 Aaron Judge cards back to back, bro. 2 Aaron Judge cards back to back. He pulled a Steph Curry card today. Here's the thing about the basketball cards. All right, the basketball cards are coming, like the cards it's cut and stuff like that. You know how Pokemon cards are just one shape, you know? It's no uniqueness to it or anything like that. Man, the basketball cards are dope, man. I'm not gonna hold y'all. And then just sitting there watching my boy pull the baseball cards, bro. Every time he get on Discord, he pulls some shit, bro. He always pulling some shit, bro. I call it last pack black magic, bro. Last pack black magic, you heard? Shouts out my boy LeBron, man. Shouts out my boy Hood Gunner, man. Y'all don't know him as LeBron. Y'all know him as Hood Gunner, you heard? Shouts out my boy, man. That boy be pulling some shit, man. I ain't gonna hold you. He been doing this thing with that card shit. I want him to get on stream. I wish he would. He don't even understand. He does the gaming. He streams on YouTube. He does the gaming on YouTube, but he hasn't been streaming as much, you know. And I guess I'm the head. I am the head of the hooligans. As far as the Hoose Gang hooligan goes. So it's like I'll be like, yo, bro, why you don't stream that shit, bro? You get mad fucking views, bro. Mad views. Like people just watch shit like that. I don't pull cards because I'm trash at that shit. Y'all done seen my card pulls, bro. But granted, I ain't gonna, we'll try again in the near future. I actually just tapped in with my supervisor at work, and he got a Costco's card. So I told him, yo, bro, whenever you in there, you ever see Pokemon, hit my line. We could figure something out. He's like, you can make money off of that stuff. I said, yes. He's like, all right, I got you. But this card that comes with this shoe, I think is gonna be dope. Granted, I don't know the stock numbers of this release, but once we get into, closer to this release, we'll know the stock numbers. We'll know everything about the shoe. We'll know if boutiques are getting them, if this is, I don't think this is going to be a GR. We don't know if we'll see any more Yu-Gi-Oh collabs after this particular release, but who knows? I guess Nike may do, based off of, how well this shoe sells. If this shoe sells, maybe they'll start giving us some more characters. Maybe they'll start digging into some more, other different, shows and anime and shit like that or whatever. Because I swear they need to give us a 151 dunks or something like that. I feel like we should get 151 dunks of some Pokemon. Like that should be fucking lit. I'm not even gonna hold you. 151 dunks, yo, that'd be crazy, bro. I ain't even gonna. That'd be crazy, and every dunk would be, like a Pikachu, a Charmander, Charizard. They have all the evolutions. Like, man, come on, stop playing, bro. That should be crazy. That should be crazy. That should be crazy. If they do like 151 dunks, like original Pokemon, bro, that should be lit. Or they don't even got to do 151, but if they could do the evolutions, like the first evolutions, like, oh man, that'd be dope, bro. They would sell all their dunks. Yes, they would. Who's still waiting for the undefeated to ship? Shout out to Hoose. You heard RX5 fishing in the building. What's up, my boy? He spoke into existence. I didn't. I think a lot of people already started to get their shipping though. RX5 fishing. I'm not even gonna hold you. I think a lot of people already started getting their shipping like last week. I think Dot Swoosh has something to do with the Yu-Gi-Oh! 9.5s. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. I'm just ranting on, but if Nike did decide to do something like that, I think it'll be dope. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think it'll really help move, a lot of dunks. They can even do mids, highs, and lows, for the evolutions, that'd be dope. Like the lows could be like a Charmander, You know, the mids could be a Charmeleon, the highs could be a Charizard, or vice versa. You know, you feel me? That should be dope. I'm not gonna lie to you. That'd be dope as hell. That'd be dope. But who knows? Nike could do whatever. They could do anything. They could do anything. All right. So let me see. Damn, I done zoomed all the way in. I can't even zoom out. About to say what the hell? The hell, shawty? So yeah, this is dope, man. This is dope. Nike doing something different, man. For the people, man. For the people. So let's check the shoe out. Okay. Oh yeah, these are gonna go hard, bro, because it has the Yu-Gi-Oh branding on the shoe. A lot of people are going to go nuts for this shoe, bro. The insoles have the Yu-Gi-Oh on it. Yeah, man, these are dope. These are dope. Air Max, yo, I don't know about y'all, but Air Max 95s has made a major comeback. I don't even think they went anywhere. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think they never went nowhere, but I don't know. He said Nike needs to hire you. Bro, I have a lot of ideas. I do have a lot of ideas, but it'd be like stuff that, you know, we see on a daily basis. But I would try to get, you know, that shit pushed to the forefront. Like, yo, listen to this idea. You know, like me sitting down with the board, you know, the executives and the, you know, at a board meeting and shit like that. Like, listen, y'all listen to this idea, you know. Granted, I'm pretty sure I'm probably younger than a lot of the people who work there. I'm pretty sure they got people in their 30s and their late 30s and early 30s that work at the, you know, Nike facility and who is in charge of some type of ideas that's going on. It has to be a younger, you know, for the marketing team anyway, you know, for the people who get out and source the information from the you know, the different cities and different styles and shit like that for them to push shoes, you know, because they can't just put out anything and think we're gonna buy this shit. But granted, they will sometimes do that, and people sometimes will just buy the shit because the branding. I got an email from Dot Swoosh saying, "Get ready for the Yu-Gi-Oh 95s." There you go. There you go. 95 is my second favorite shoe. Okay. 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 I was wondering. Yeah, so if you have Dot Swoosh, if you signed up for years ago, which I did, I signed up for Dot Swoosh years ago. I did not check my email. Let me actually check my email and see. Let me check my email and see. Because, you know, who knows? I probably do have the email from Dot Swoosh. Let's see. Let's see. No, just some Awake NYLs. Just some Awake NYLs, bro. Crazy. Let me see. Shotty. Dot Swoosh. Let me see. Damn, I ain't getting no email since June. Word 2. I ain't getting no email since June. They must not be fucking with your boy no more. It's all right, though. It's all right. It's all right. It's cool. They would slap with some Seahawks gear. Yeah. Seattle Seahawks fans gonna definitely want these. Type in Dot Swoosh in your search. I just did. I didn't get an email. I didn't make the cut, guys. I didn't make the cut. I did not make the cut. It's cool though. It's cool though. It's cool though. Yeah, when I post, my Instagram tomorrow my shit gonna be lit. Yo, tomorrow my shorty birthday, and I'm gonna post her on my shit. Oh my gosh, that shit about to be lit. That's how you get the views. That's you know how I'm gonna post the sneaker battle. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the sneaker battle so we can get some people. I think I gotta post a picture of my shorty and then post the fucking what's the name for the sneaker battle. That's how we gonna have like 200, 300 people watch. Yo, oh, that's crazy. You blacklisted. They know you don't mess with Nike. That's crazy. That's all I rock is Nikes, B. That's all I wear is Nikes, G-Face. Do you really want it though? Nah, I don't. But yo, these are nice though. Yo, I'm not gonna hold y'all. Air Max, this is why I'm gonna say Air Maxes is making a comeback. They are trying some shit with Nike Air Max. Look at this. Look at this. And I can't believe they pushed it. Where is it at? Right here. And these are dropping this week. These are dropping Friday, bro. We are getting some Air Max SBs. Bro, come on, dogs. Listen. We are getting some Air Max Nike SBs, dog. They're giving us a 9.5 we can fucking skate in, yo. Y'all don't skate. I know y'all don't skate. There's a lot of big backs in here. Listen, chat, I know this. All right? A lot of y'all will step on the board and break that shit. I get it. But we got a shoe that, like, all right, so 9.5s for me were always comfortable. Air Maxes are comfortable. It's a pretty much an all-day shoe. Pretty, you feel me? Thirst trap ass battles. Hey, man, listen. Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta use what you got to get what you want. Sometimes you gotta use what you got to get what you want. That's crazy. I'm gonna take away my co-host and offer. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, G-Face. These been out for a bit. Moondust said it wasn't a good skate shoe. Word? I know. Well, we know skate shops released the shoe like 2 weeks ago. But the idea of us, them toying around with the goddamn Nike Air Max, you feel me? The 9.5s at that, this is the dope boy shoe right here, man. Everybody in every hood had a pair of these, bro. And if you didn't have a pair of 9.5s coming up, you just probably, I don't know. You wasn't I don't know, bro. Like, it ain't no way for me to explain it. It's like, how the hell you not have a 9.5? Everybody had an Air Max 9.5. Is you cool? Is you cool, shorty? Everybody had an Air Max 9.5. Lead a thirsty activity for the other streams. Oh, dog. I'm not posting it on YouTube. I just said I was going to post a picture of my shorty and then slightly after that, post the, you feel me? I think it'll work. I think it's a great marketing scheme. And once I tell her, she's going to be like, babe. Yeah. Oh man, PSA, the toe is prone to rip. Okay, I can see it's a little bit more sturdier than the Yu-Gi-Ohs looked in the front. It's a little bit more bulkier. The shoe looks, I was told it had more padding, but I guess if you're gonna actually skate the shoe and you're used to skating in like Vans, Dunks, and shit like that, this shoe is actually giving you a little bit more height off of the ground than those shoes, I would say. But who knows? I don't know. I don't know how comfortable the shoe will be, like, as far as skating on them. But it looks like it's a good walking shoe. I would definitely get a Nike SB Air Max 9.5 to walk in, just like as an everyday shoe. It rips thin materials in the front. It has errors. It has error. What do you mean? Did they not test the shoe out before? Did they not? I think every shoe before it gets released should be torture test. For the amount of money that we are spending on these shoes, I think every single shoe should be torture test I ain't gonna hold you. I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know, shoes being put through the ringer before, especially a shoe like this. Any shoe that has like, you know, a really, really rough material, and if it's built for a certain sport or anything like that, it should definitely be torture test. I'm pretty sure they're testing those basketball shoes out that have these new technology and stuff like that in it. So why not do the same with the SBs and shit? I know so I forgot on IG, another homie, Charlie, had the same toe box rip. Okay, very thin suede in that white panel. Okay, so that white front toe cap is what you're saying. This part right here is really thin. And I can see after a while the netting ripping and all of that shit, you know. But I'm not mad at the shoe. The shoe is dope. Retail on this shoe is a little bit less than the Yu-Gi-Ohs. Or is it? This one is 185. Let's see how much the Yu-Gi-Ohs are. The SBs are 185. The Yu-Gi-Ohs are 210. And as you see, this is probably like the more everyday shoe, but you wouldn't be able to skate a pretty looking leather shoe like this. You scrape that bitch up. I wish I could side by side that shit. I can't side by side that shit, y'all. I'm trying to get like you see how long it take me to get to the shoe? If your attention span is short, you're gonna forget what the Yu-Gi-Ohs is looking at. But this shoe is a lot more bulkier in the front. I'm not gonna hold you. This part right here is a lot more bulkier. Looks like a bird. It's crazy. It's a nice looking shoe though. It's a very nice looking shoe. I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it. Phone 509. What's up, my boy? What's up, my guy? Appreciate you pulling up, bro. So we were just going over the Yu-Gi-Oh! Air Max 95s that are releasing September the 12th. These Nike SB Air Maxes are dropping this Friday. I think there will be a decent stock number on these, seeing how a lot of these were sitting in skate shops. A lot of skate shops actually had these, and a lot of skate shops, you know, I guess I don't know, I ain't gonna say had trouble moving them. I don't even like how that sounds. Like you know, a lot of people probably just wasn't really feeling them like that, or didn't want to skate them, or even want to test them out to see if they're skateable. All right, so this weekend sneakers, we got some Rare Air Women Jordan. I don't know what these are. These are like the fly joints. I don't know what these are. They look like a trainer shoe, but it's the Rare Air. And then we got the Air Max 1000. Okay, is this the 3D printed shoe that Nike sent Rafi? It is. It is. These are funky, bro. And it's an Air Max, bro. That's crazy. Nike coming for the heads. These drop on the 19th. These drop tomorrow, bro. These drop tomorrow. It got that. Yeah, this looks familiar. The downward look on this just look familiar, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. It's looking like some Yeezys from my point of view. Oh. They didn't bump their shoes on anything either, nor did they skate them. Wait a minute. So they just tore? They just tore up like that? That's crazy. It's a dope shoe, bro. I got them. They don't run small though, so don't. He said, so don't half size up if you're considering them. So what do you say? They run true to size, is what you're saying, Mr. Sheridan? They don't run small. These are different right here. The Air Max 1000 Oats. I actually like these. These look like they're super duper comfortable. And I overheard that it was supposed to be like a 3D printed shoe. This is dope. I wonder how long this shoe will last. It is $180, so you will want it to last for a while. It looks like it's super duper soft, super duper comfortable. These are dropping tomorrow, all right? So tomorrow we got the Rare Airs, Jordans, the women's exclusives, and then we got the Air Max 1000s. All right. So Friday we got the Air Max 95 SBs. It's a pale ivory and black women total 90s. And then this Saturday we got the shattered backboards dropping. So we got I see the full family size run lineup right there. It's going down. I think this shoe should be super duper easy to obtain. For real, for real. I think this would be super duper easy to obtain. And then going into next week, we got the I forgot the Kobe's are dropping too this Saturday. So this Saturday is going to be pretty busy for Nike and Jordan Brand. And then going into the following week, we got some stuff dropping. Okay, I didn't even pay these no mind, but we got some women's Air Jordan 5s dropping, and these looked familiar until now. I just now noticed these. I just now noticed this right here. I have never seen a Jordan 5 like this. This is dope. These are dope for the shorties. I ain't gonna hold you. These are dope. I like lime green now. I don't know why. I think it's the lime green on my off whites. Something about that shoe, man. Something about that shoe. I wore that shoe. I wear that shoe more now in 2025 than I've ever worn that shoe. My off-white lots. Probably because it's an older shoe and it's just comfortable. And it's just like, I don't know. Feels good to the foot. So we got some KD 18s dropping. Okay. Soft pearl and light iron. These are funky right here, dog. I wonder if these are comfortable. They look like they could be comfortable. It's that Texas colorway right there. It's that Texas colorway. These is crazy. Only 99 pairs of the word on the sneakers app release. Only 99 pairs. They must have made 100 pairs, and Rafi got one of them. So they only left 99 pairs on there. That's crazy. That Air Max SB is that is okay. Yep. Okay. So they run true to size. So yeah, I mean, for the most part, Air Max 95s run true to size. I've never had an issue with Air Max 95s. Never, ever, ever. Always run true to size with Air Max 95s. Always, always, always. Let's see what else they got loaded up on the Nike sneakers app. So the Kobe's and the Shatter backboards are dropping this Saturday. All right. Let's see what else. So they do have a backstory on the let's see. I got somewhat of a backstory on these. Wow, these didn't sell out. I would have thought they sold out. I would have thought those sold out. That's crazy. I would have thought those sold out. I would have thought those sold out. These are probably still sitting in store too, man. That's crazy. All right. Ain't no way, bro. I would have thought these sold out, bro. For real, bro. And these women Jordan 4s. They still got them in bigger sizes too. So if you could fit a 12 in women's, it's still available. I knew a lot of dudes on Facebook who was looking for these. I knew a lot of people on Facebook who was looking for these. My neighbor must be home. My neighbor drives trucks. That nigga, he come home every once in a blue. I'm being nosy. My neighbor car broke down, y'all. It's coming home on the back of a tow truck. Ain't no way, bro. Nigel same day and Awake on Sunday. That's crazy. That's another ugly shoe no one asked for. Them damn SBs this weekend, the Shadow Backboards this weekend. I might have to use the I might have to double back. Yeah, I think that's gonna be an easy shoe to get, y'all. I don't think you guys should have any issue getting the Shadow Backboards. You know, unless there's like super duper low stock numbers, but seeing how it is full size family run, I think that the shoe is going to be able, like you guys will be able to obtain it later down the line. But this now, don't get me wrong, the Shattered Backboards is one of those Jordan 1s you may want to grab. You feel me? Because I'm telling y'all, years later, when Jordan 1s, you know, is a thing again, and I don't know. It's like the sneaker shit is like up and down sometimes, especially when the years get to passing and going by. Like a lot of people are gonna want to tap back into that vintage shit, and when we get back into the vintage shit, they're always gonna go back to the beginning. They're gonna go back to the Jordan 1s, and then you know we'll be back on the 3s to 4s, and so on and so forth. You know, a lot of Jordan 5s have released this year. A lot of 4s. We've been getting a lot of Jordan 4s for the last 2-3 years, bro. Nope, not at all. They're gonna flood the streets. Okay. The Jordan 1s need to go in a vote for 2 years. They do need to, you know, but granted, they've been making some really solid colors the last 2 years. It was just like 2020, like 2021, 2022. They were just dropping some weird ass colors, bro. Colors that we did not need. Like they were oversaturating the Jordan 1. Like it was ridiculous. Like we got Bordeaux Jordan 1s. Nobody asked for them shits. Who asked for the Bordeaux Jordan 1s? Bro, who asked for them shits, bro? It's to the point when they dropped the OG colorway, nobody was really respecting it unless it was a bread. And then when the Lost and Founds dropped, bro, that shit was an issue. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's what kind of sparked a little bit of hype to the Jordan 1s, bro. When the Lost and Founds came out, that's when people was like, okay, all right, cool. And then the Spider-Man 2.0s had a little hype, but them shits is still retail right now. Not the Shattered, but the Spider-Man 2.0s are retail right now. Retail is $200, bro. I could get this shoe for $200. How many of you cop in that 2-year gap? We just need 3 OG quality pairs, and we good. Facts. Copped probably 3 in the last 2 years. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. In the last 2 years, shit. I haven't bought any Jordan 1s. I don't think so. I don't think I bought any Jordan 1s in the last 2 years, bro. For real. And I'm thinking about it. I haven't bought any Jordan 1s in the last 2 years, bro. That's crazy. But it ain't been no need. Shit, everything that's been heat was the motherfucking like the 3s and the 4s and shit like that. If I'm not mistaken. But yo, I ain't even gonna hold y'all hostage, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man. I'm hungry, man. Yo, love y'all guys. Until next time, we'll probably do another stream Wednesday. We need to go over some details. We need to get chopping it up, figuring some things out because we got a battle going on. If y'all still even want to do the battle, because I may or may not be out of town, so if we don't do it that weekend, which we probably be able to execute it. If we don't, we can reschedule it because I feel like by now we should have a lot of people already tapped in with the shit. But I'm gonna start tapping in with people on Discord and seeing where everybody's at, where their headspace is at. A lot of people are traveling. A lot of kids are gonna be going back to school. So we're gonna figure something out. Because if we don't do it for Labor Day, then we could do it for 9/11. All right. How's that sound? How's that sound? If we don't do it for Labor Day, we could do it for 9/11. Gotta he said, gotta promote the battle, bro. I know. I mean, for the most part, I promote it here, but I mean, there really ain't nowhere else for me to promote it besides me posting it on my IG and Discord and shit like that. Now it's the Labor Day Hoose Gang Hooligan battle. But you know it goes all the way to the September 11th sometimes. But yeah, we're gonna figure something out. Because if I am out of town, I could still kick it off. I could definitely still kick it off. And I don't know, I could bring my streaming equipment. We can figure it out. Because I don't feel like it's gonna be that much people this year entering the battle. And if that's the case, we could go ahead and bang that shit out in one like segment, and it'll be so much easier. Too. So we'll I guess Wednesday or Friday we'll go over the details and shit like that. Now that I thought about it, because it ain't gonna even be that much people. First off, we had somebody leave the Discord. There should be motherfuckers always talking shit, but there should be, right? Yeah, but you know, as the time approaches, motherfuckers get real quiet, dogs. Motherfuckers get real quiet. But we gonna go over the details. I'm gonna start promoting this shit. We actually have a channel. If you guys are tapped in with the Hooligan Discord, the Hoose Gang Hooligan Discord, tap in. We got a sneaker battle channel, and we could go over details. If you guys have got any questions, any of your own questions that you may or may not want to see on the wheel, go ahead. You could go ahead and write them down and shit like that. Just let me know. We could go over the further details. It's Monday. I'm gonna let you guys get out of here, before it gets pitch dark. Love you guys. Until next time. All right, y'all stay cool out there. You heard? It's your boy Hoose. We out of here, baby. Let me get y'all some sounds, man. Some tune. We gone.